Hi everyone, Diana Rankin here, and this is a meditation for good health and for healing. What we're going to do over the next few moments is I'm going to talk you through a guided meditation, and hopefully it will keep you healthy, and it will also, if there is something going on, help you with your healing. Will it always work? No, because we are mind, body, and spirit. And our minds are very powerful, and our minds will override our bodies, and our spirits can always override our minds, but we have to give that permission. So the mind's very powerful, and the mind may say, I don't want you to be well, even though we think we want to be well, but there may be more to it than that. And that's when we would have to dig a little bit deeper. So this meditation is to help you, perhaps, if the issues come up, to look at them. It is also to help you know of ways to kind of dig in and find those safe ways of keeping you healthy if you can. It's just one more tool. It's not the only tool that you should be using. So here we go. What I'm going to ask, what we're going to work with is we're going to work with the energy. So I'm going to ask you to keep your spine straight. What am I talking about when I talk about the energy? If you'll take your two hands and maybe about this far apart, you can do this with another person, and actually doing this with another person to mirror the hand, that is actually the easiest way of feeling the energy. But if you're alone, this works too. And you just start bringing your hands together. And you may even get actually this close. I kind of feel it out here. You may feel like a little resistance. You may feel, if you're working with a body worker, you'll probably feel some real sparks flying there. But what you're feeling, you may just feel like maybe a little bounciness. You may get this close and then start feeling heat. What you're feeling is the ethereal body. So just kind of start bringing your hands together and see what you're feeling. The ethereal body is that aura that we all have around us, and for some it's stronger than for others, and depending upon how we're feeling, it will be stronger some days than it is others as well. Okay, that said, I want you to have you may get into a meditation position. So you may actually want to sit on the floor. That's up to you. But it is important that we have our spine straight, because we want that energy to run up the spine and not get caught in the shoulders. Oh no. So we want it just to run up and disperse. I'd like you, if you will, put your feet flat on the floor. If you can't reach the floor, you might have to scoot up a little bit in the chair. Your hands, you can do a mudra if you prefer, or you can just put your hands together, cupping your hands together on your lap. You can put your hands down, or you can put your hands up. What I want you to do is to be comfortable. Okay, now that we're in a position, I want to remind you, you can't do this wrong. Fair enough? You cannot do this wrong. Now, when I'm speaking, there are times I will say, see this or see that, imagine that or imagine this. And what I'm really saying to you is, you may not see it, but use your powers of imagination. And if you don't think you have any power of imagination, imagine what it would be like if you did have a power of imagination. Fair enough? Okay. So, when it's comfortable for you, and if it's comfortable for you, I invite you to let your at any time during the meditation, just let your eyes gently go closed. Excuse me. I'm got a little itchy nose here. We're moving into allergy season, and I got a little hair caught on my nose there from one of the cats, or from Daisy dog. Um, so back to what's important here. I would like you to, at any time, let your eyes gently go closed. If you're not comfortable closing your eyes, that's okay. It's all right. I want you to be comfortable. If at any time during the meditation you're uncomfortable, simply open your eyes, or if you need to reground, you can tap your feet on the ground, on the floor, and that will bring you back into totally humanness. All right. As I said, we're mind, body, spirit, and we're going to work with spirit into the body today. All right. So just allow yourself to relax. Allow yourself to just take a breath through the nose and blow it out through the lips. And as you breathe, notice how your shoulders go down. Notice how the space between your brow relaxes. So just allow yourself, my friends, just to relax and let go. Just relaxing and letting go. And as you continue to breathe, just listen to the sound of my voice as you relax. Letting go of everything except this moment. Letting go of concerns, letting go of fears, letting go of thoughts other than being in this moment, totally occupied with our love in this moment, knowing that you are safe to do so. And do be in a place where you will not be disturbed. I neglected to say that. So if there are others in the home, you might want to really quickly just go put a note on the door and say, "Do not disturb," or just ask them. Turn your phones off, and then just relax, putting your feet flat on the floor, keeping your spine straight, and breathing. Taking a couple of deep breaths in and releasing them. And it's always good to take the breath in through the nose and release it out through the mouth. Just letting go. Just letting go. Using all the powers of your imagination. Imagine above your head a divine white light that comes in through the top of your head and covers the entire body. This is a divine white light of pure protection, pure love. And just take a moment to kind of feel yourself wrapped up in that pure divine love. Now, if you can, I would like you to imagine yourself standing outside of your body. Remember, in truth, in spirit form, we are pure consciousness. So we can do this in spirit form. And as you do, you might stand in front of your body, you might stand behind your body. But stand outside and look at your body. And what I'd like you to do is to notice that aura around the body, that ethereal body that is pure light, and see your human body inside of that ethereal body, that aura that is also who you are. Now look at your aura starting at the top of your head, or if you prefer, you can come from your feet up. But I want you to scan the entire body. And as you scan the body, notice any place that there's a rip, that there is a tear of some sort, that there is a hole, or that there is a crack of some sort, or a thin place in the aura. So as you scan the body, notice if there's a thin place in the aura, if there is a crack, if there is a rip, a hole, anything that is not perfect. And then I want you to take your hands and heal that. Let that loving energy, that divine light that you've infused throughout yourself, that you've infused through the body, that you are now bringing in continuously through the top of the head, and take your hands and go through the ethereal body and heal any thin place or any crack just by waving your hands, moving your hands around and allowing them. You might want to use the figure 8 and just healing any spot that you notice on your ethereal body that is thin, cracked, a hole, a rip, anything that is not complete. I'll give you a few moments to do that. It will be all the time you need. All right, good. Now, still standing outside of your body and seeing the aura completely patched up, so to speak, look at any part in the body itself in need of healing and do the same thing. Allow that divine light that's coming through the top of your head to move into any space on your physical body. And you again may use the figure 8. If you know Reiki, you may use Reiki. If you know shamanic healing, use shamanic healing, whatever healing method you want to use. If you're not familiar with healing methods, that's fine. Use your hand and just infuse that energy. Just imagine that energy is really strong in that place in your body or those places in your body in need of healing. And just feel that healing taking place. You may feel like heat. You may feel tingling. You may not experience anything. That's all right. You're getting it. Now, let's step back in fully into our human bodies. You might even want to take a step or move and feel yourself comfortable in that human body that is your human expression here on this planet Earth. Notice that aura around you. Notice that any place that had a hole or a crack or a thin space is now completely sealed up. And now notice that divine light that's coming through is creating a cocoon around you. Your aura then has like a cocoon around it, which is encasing the whole human body. And now, if you will, allow yourself to come out of the meditation. And I have a little homework for you. I would like you to remember those spots that were thin in either the body or where the body needed healing or where the aura needed repairing. And I would like you to journal about those spots. And as you journal about those spots, simply ask the body, what is it that I need to know about healing this area of my body? What is it that my body is telling me? If it's my feet, for example, are my feet telling me it's time to walk forward? Take a look at what your body is telling you. The body's a marvelous instrument, my friends. With that protective aura and with that protective divine light around you, if you believe it's protecting you, it will. But that's a hard belief to come by, especially in the Western culture, because it's not deep-seated in us. It's not what we were taught. And so I want to say that it may work, but I wouldn't push myself. I wouldn't walk among leopards. So continue to take care of yourselves. You're growing. You're learning. You're healthy. I love you, my friends. I hope this is one more tool you'll be able to use in your life to help you stay healthy. Until we meet again. Thank you.